in the north to Ninh to the south to Katwa last weekend, and this weekend a couple of the visitors are going to Halong Bay for 2 days. So I think people have, and then you know, we've been very adventurous. People have all enjoyed the Vietnamese food. People have been eating on the street, and they like that. I think that was something that worked out very well. And when I write out the workshop for my own university, my first line is going to be that no pizzas were harmed during this workshop. I mean, really everybody had a great time, and you really participated. And we made some good friends, both amongst the student volunteers. So last weekend, Nomu invited some of us to have dinner with her family in Cat Ba. We've had cooking lessons at our favorite restaurant near the Institute, and in fact the owner of that restaurant invited some of us to have lunch with her. And then there's been good interaction with both the senior faculty here and at the Institute of Mathematics, and with the participants, the students in the workshop. I've had a couple of parties. They've invited us out to dinner a couple of times. So it's I think a lot of personal contacts that will be valuable in the future have been made.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad to hear that. So you really enjoy your study.
And so somehow there's just one more suggestion that I had for future workshops, which is I think that VIASM could try to coordinate a little better with the Institute of Mathematics to make it easier, because a lot of the audience comes from there, to make it easier for them to go back. And we had this unfortunate problem in this workshop that there was only a few times that were convenient for both our group and for the commutative algebra emphasis group. And that meant that some of my visitors were not able to go to lectures in the commutative algebra program they would have liked to see. So I think if some way could be found that there were more than 2 half-days that were convenient for lectures where people from the Institute could come, that would probably help the organization of future workshops too.
Yeah.
But the faculty at the Institute, you know, Professor Hua and I and Chang have been, you know, very helpful.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've enjoyed my visits there. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your suggestions.
Yeah.
And thank you for your time again. And I hope to see you again in the Institute for in the coming years.
Yes, and I want to thank you, Tuan, and also Anand. I mean, you did an incredible amount of work and made sort of my job much easier, and so that part of things I really appreciate.
My pleasure.
Well, mine too, that's it.
Yeah.